Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to this segment of Coach Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. The recitation is from Todi Mahalla Panjwa, composition of the fifth Nanak. The recitation, Todi Mahalla Panjwa, Prabh Ji ko naam man hai sadhar, जी प्राण सुख इस मन को, बर्तन एह हमारे रहाओ। जी प्राण सुख इस मन को, बर्तन एह हमारे रहाओ। नाम जात नाम मेरी पत है, नाम मेरा परवार है। नाम सिखाई सदा मेरे संग, हर नाम मोको निस्तारै। बिखे बिलास कहियत बहु तेरे, चलत न कछु संगारै। इष्ट मीत नाम नानक को, हर नाम मेरे भंडारै। प्रभ जी को नाम मन है साधार है. It's the opening line, which is an assertion that it is the Naam of the Prabhu, the Prabh implying the indwelling source, the ground of our being. The wisdom of that source is what supports me, upholds me. Prabh Ji ko naam man hai. Sadhara means to support, to uphold. Ji pran sukh is man ko. Ji pran, Ji the being, the one that is breathing. Ji pran sukh is man ko. Happiness, comfort for this mind. Happiness, what not to be thought of in terms of the happiness that we experience on a day-to-day basis, comes and goes. You have moments of happiness. Sukh in Gurbani pertains to a state where there is no inner friction in the mind, no inner conflict. That is Sukh. So Naam is not only support, it is also the reason for Sukh, or a lack of inner conflict. Bartan eh hamare. Bartan, usage. This is what I use. This is mine. So if you notice that the previous adjacent sabads have talked about Bisram, have talked about Sant Rain, asking for the dust of the feet of the Guru, so that the mind may be in a state of Bisram. That is what is meant by Sukh. So Naam is already upholding the mind here. Sadhara. It upholds like a beam holds a roof against collapse. So the mind that was running, as we noticed in the previous sabads, there this in all directions, could not bear its own weight. Now, it has become a bartan, which is usage as well as a utensil. It is something that is used moment by moment. So this is the transformation that is occurring. Naam jaat naam meri pat hai, naam mera parvar hai. Jati, naam jati. This naam, this wisdom, this resonance of the universe which is upholding me, actually gives me my identification. Jati is literally caste, but what it means is my identification is derived from Naam. Naam meri pat. Again, honor. Honor meaning it is what gives me dignity as a human. Naam mera parivar hai. My family, meaning the construction of my apparatus, the senses, all of my dimensions which constitute a family are supported by Naam. So everyone has this support. Naam Sakhai, Sakhai, companion. Sada mere sang, always with me. Har naam moko nistare. This naam, which belongs to the har, to the self, moko nistare, is what liberates me. Nistare carries me across. So, in the outer world, a person's identity is constituted by Jat, Pat, Parvar. Caste tells you where he belongs. Honor, Pat, social status, family, again, an identification. This is the architecture of a hierarchical society that we live in. He replaces each term, word by word, with Naam. Naam becomes the new caste, the new honor, the new family. In effect, you have wiped out all previous identifications, and you are now rooted in what is real. You have moved into a completely different belonging. You are now organized around a single axis, Naam, that resonance. So Sada Mera Sange, and this belonging is forever, is forever. So the shift of identification moves from the outside world of social status, belonging, etc., to the inner Naam. Bikhe belas kahiyat bahut tere, chalat na kachu sangare. Bikhe belas. Bikhe is poison. Bikhe belas, the poison of pleasures. Belas is to enjoy pleasures, to be in that state. Kahiyat bahut tere. Kahiyat are spoken of as bahut tere, many. In other words, many are the pleasures of poison. Poison here meaning sensory pleasures. The world is mesmerized by these pleasures. Chalat na kachu sangare, but they are not your companions. They come and go. Ishta meet naam nanak ko, again. The beloved, Naam, the Har, is the true companion. Ishtamit Naam Nanak ko, Har Naam Mera Bhandara. My treasury. My treasury is Naam, not the pleasures of poison. That's the verdict. So the call is for us to make that inversion, to be rooted in wisdom in dealing with the pleasures of the sense. You see, you have to be anchored so that you're not swept away. You have to live in the world, of course. and you're going to be touched by all of these things. But you have to be anchored in a sense of who you truly are. One with the Har. You're not actually touched by all of this. This comes and goes. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.